TSA will no longer require travelers to remove their shoes when they go through our security checkpoints.
Nearly 20 years after airline passengers were first required to remove their shoes when going through security, TSA now says you can keep your shoes on nationwide, effective immediately.
Homeland Security says technological advances make the shoes off policy unnecessary. Passengers will still go through multiple layers of screening as well as identity verification through the Real ID program.
Denver 7's Colette Bordelon was at DIA today listening to passengers who say they're excited and an aviation expert who says this was a long time coming.
Airports.
It's a big place, but it's really cool.
Sometimes we love them.
How do you feel about traveling?
I don't mind it. I know my husband Andrew's not a huge fan of the airport.
Other times we might hate them.
I miss my flight.
But all of us have to go through security.
Well, I try to at least get here an hour or two before.
Your TSA pre-check?
Yes, TSA pre-check.
Why'd you get TSA pre-check?
Because of times like this, skip the long line, go through pre-check, and I don't have to take my shoes off.
Taking our shoes off. It's been a part of the airport routine for almost 20 years now.
It's just the security measures.
Just having to take them off, period, and put them back on. I mean, you're already comfortable. You're just trying to make sure you can get through in and out.
I think it's very unnecessary. It seems kind of ridiculous because like the things that they're looking for, I don't really think you can fit them inside of shoes. So I think it's pretty cool that they're not going to require that anymore.
On Tuesday afternoon, the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, Kristi, Noem, made the official announcement. Shoes can stay on during standard screenings at U.S. airports.
I think with Ms. Noem now running the Homeland Security, we're going to see more changes like we did today. That's going to focus on real security instead of just show for go.
This is Michael Boyd. He's an expert in aviation who we asked if the shoes off policy really had an impact on our security.
This whole thing was kind of a sham anyway. Let's remember the TSA as it stands today at airports is really just the pointy object patrol. They're nice people, but that is not security, what we see here.
A tweak to our travel routine 20 years later.
I will say it's probably helpful though when there are folks who are elderly or if you've got kids you're wrangling to be able to keep them on.
With some wondering if that will change wait times going through security.
Maybe a little bit, not too much, but I feel like everyone's kind of used to doing it so that it may be cut off like 5 minutes.
And if that changes their outlook on airport attire.
Maybe that means I'll wear more sandals, especially if we're going somewhere warmer.
Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
We want to know what you think about the policy change. It's our Denver 7 poll question of the day.
So we're asking, how do you feel about the TSA policy change? Is it long overdue? This is why I have pre-check. Unsure about the change, or are you taking your shoes off anyway? You can scan the QR code on your screen or head to denver7.com/vote now to make your voice heard. What do you think, Jess?
Oh, it is a long overdue. Some of y'all shouldn't be taking your shoes off.
You are speaking the truth. You're speaking the truth.
So go ahead and vote now. We'll be back with your responses right after the break.